Good morning, everyone. I'm Cindy Toll. I'm the board president of the South Dakota Specialty Producers Association. In South Dakota, we have all kinds of things: fresh fruits, vegetables, herbs, delicious jams, salsas, other value-added products, flowers, specialty crops. These are things that we support as an organization here in South Dakota. Access is becoming more common. Used to be just farmers markets, now community markets, grocery stores, online sales. The whole movement of local foods and specialty crops in the state has really increased dramatically over the last decade. In 2022, South Dakota Specialty Producers Association and the South Dakota Department of Agriculture and Natural Resources we started a program years ago, but this year and every year we recognize one specialty crop producer for making an outstanding contribution to South Dakota local foods. Nominees provided visionary leadership to South Dakota, especially within specialty crops. They actively promoted growth, innovation, and prosperity for the local food system and specialty crops. They mentor new producers, beginning farmers, and they invest in the next generation of producers. Nominations were submitted by the public, and votes were cast during the month of October, and we had two finalists. One was Kyle Cox from Cox's Farm Stand. Kyle, you here? There's Kyle right there. And a lot of you probably know Kyle's products are all over this part of South Dakota, and actually you're getting all over the state pretty much, right? And the second nominee was Sam and Heidi Heikes from Heikes Family Farm in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sam and Heidi, there you are. They're on the other side of the state. So congratulations to both of you, both the parties, but Sam and Heidi are the winners this year of the 2022 South Dakota Specialty Crop Producer of the Year. Congratulations. So to tell you a little bit about these guys, they started. What's that? Do you want them over here? Do you guys want to come over to the table? Okay. Sam, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Would you like this or your daughter?
She gets it.
Have a seat, you guys. We've got a little presentation here about these two. Let me get out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you about them, even though they could probably do it better, but I've got it right here on this piece of paper. So if I get something wrong, you guys correct me. So the farm was started 12 years ago by Sam, and a couple years ago, Heidi stepped in to give her dad a hand, and she continues her vision for fresh local produce from healthy soil that grows healthy plants, that raises healthy animals, and makes healthy people.
Amen.
So a nice, perfect mission. An individual shareholder with Heikes Family Farm supported agriculture program provided the nomination. She indicated, and this is one of their volunteers, she indicated that she loves knowing who grows her food and the agricultural practices they use when growing their fruits and vegetables. Heidi does a great job of communicating with all the shareholders, both individual and commercial, letting participants know what produce to expect each week. She also started a Facebook group post for shareholders where members share recipes so people know delicious ways on how to prepare their produce. One element of the farm is that the shareholders admire is their use of volunteers. Members of the community, both shareholders and non-shareholders, are invited to help with chores at the farm. For their labor, the helpers are rewarded with fruits and vegetables. Great way for the members of the communities who might not be able to afford to pay for a share, but they have time to come and help out at the farm. Heidi is also an effective voice both in the community and state for CSAs. She's currently promoting the farm and agriculture via traditional and social media. Members admire her timeless efforts to educate people about why it's important to know who grows our food and why they need to support local growers. And the whole family are very kind. This says right here, everybody says you're very kind, which I know you are. And the world needs more kind and productive farmers like you guys at the Heikes family farm. Congratulations. And I remember last year at this time, you won the Charlotte Smith marketing thing, didn't you?
Yes.
And you
awesome.
took...
I still learn a lot. I learn a whole lot from her. If anyone doesn't know her, I highly recommend looking her up. Charlotte Smith, she is phenomenal. And thank you again, and I appreciate you guys all.
Yeah, that's great. So Charlotte was a keynote last year, and you took that, was it last year or the year before? But anyway, you took that course, and look at you now.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are stewards of the soil. As a Christian, I take seriously when God said, take care of everything that we've given you to take care of. Steward over the land. We've made a lot of mistakes. But now, particularly, it's not just steward over the land, it's regenerate. And that happens. Regeneration, recreation. And we all have that responsibility. We're very happy to help and share with what we've learned on how to grow healthy food, healthy plants, healthy animals, and healthy people. Several years ago, my dear Heidi came to me and said, "What are we going to do after the surgery that you had?" And I said, "I don't know, Heidi. I can't do this anymore." I said, "Do you think you can do it?" I told you that, but I didn't. I thought maybe I could deliver this in person. I had a severe gastrointestinal bleed, and they took out half of my large intestine. And so the physical part of growing fresh local food is huge. I mean, it's a lot of work. People that think you can do it without a lot of work, you can't. So I said, "Heidi, can you run it?" She said, "Yeah, I think I can run it. You run the tractor and I'll take care of everything else." So between what she's learned from marketing, and what she's learned from Dad and SDSU and soil science and plants and animals and all of that, it's the heart of what we do. And I think Heidi deserves a great deal of credit.